Hey everyone, Lensmanos here and welcome back to Encrypted. I've just been playing around in the pack here and trying to work out a way of semi-automating my mob farm. So I'm sort of playing between mods and I've tried a few different things. I think I'm at a spot where I can get this thing working. We're going to need to make a couple of things. Firstly, I'm going to go with a mob masher. Now we're going to need quite a number of bits and pieces here, and we're going to need what, 8 swords, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, and we're going to need 2 of these guys, and then that. Cool. So there's a mob masher. I'm also going to make an absorption hopper. So I had to make myself some ender pearls, and I just did that by deconstructing netherrack to get the silicon, and it was this stuff, the warped wart, which gives a chance of neodymium and mercury and a few other bits and pieces. So getting that done has made it so that I can now make this hoppery dude. Cool. So that I'm gonna want an interface, maybe. Can I have one of these, please? I'm very worried about things crafting, and I'm kind of low on nether quartz. So yeah, as these things will process through, I hope. There we go. Is that in here? Nope, it's somewhere. Oh, I probably didn't craft, actually. It's funny how this kind of doesn't work, if that makes sense. Gone blank. Interface. Interface. So it's weird. Well, maybe it did go through. It'll go through and do certain crafts, and if it doesn't quite have enough space, it'll just dump it out. Oh, I am going to need some more cable, actually. Let's grab some cable. Got some. Yeah, that might be enough. Otherwise, I'd like to craft another set. Okay, so the long and short of it is, and I'll explain what I've got going on out here. I've jumped into Dial20's mod, bit of laser IO, and I'm using a detector. So I tried numerous ways of setting this up. I've tried XNet, I've tried bits and pieces. I could have probably put this over here, but I wanted to, play with a few different mods. This is expandable. I could make more detectors here and then have more laser nodes. And all this is the, let's go at laser. So I've made the connectors, these guys here. Obviously there's a couple through here. I've added patterns into the system for a lot of this stuff. So the laser connectors are this. The logic chip requires the raw logic chip, which requires some quartz and clay and redstone and gold and a few other bits and pieces. But yeah, I've made a few of these things, and I made a couple of redstone cards. Tried using it with sensor mode and a few other things, and it would put out a signal if it was under the amount that I put in, but not over. And yeah, it's a bit weird. I needed a redstone signal to output at a certain time. So what I've got here is this will output a signal when it is less than 64 blaze rods. And I've got it connected to the redstone lamp here, and I plan on putting that redstone card into this side to push on the blaze spawner. And I hope this works, because I haven't tested it. But first things first, I do want, I don't really need this water here. My idea is that I would like to put the interface underground here. I'd like the absorption hopper here, maybe, with a down for items. And this may not be the best use of this. Actually, it's probably not, right? Let's just pick this guy up. And what I might do instead is, you know what, let's get a redstone block. I don't plan on turning this at all. Should I turn the mob masher on and off is my question. I think it's a no. Actually, again, that's not what I want. Can I put this here, and then put that guy on top? Cool. And then I'm hoping that I can pop an absorption hopper here somewhere. I'll just pop it here. Can you show me your area? Can I offset you by... I want to go west. And then one south. But, not quite where I want. You go up a couple. It's close, right? It's pretty close. Probably go one more west. Oh, I can only go 4. That's okay. It's close. It's kind of want to put this like right here, don't I? Let's do it. So it's going to be yeah, it's fine. Let's pop this out of here. We'll put him here. And then show area, and we're going to go 4 west. Is that it? Yeah, look at that. A little bit higher, but it should pretty much fill in that hole. Excellent. Cool. And then I'm going to have probably the interface underneath. And we're going to run some cables. And again, down will be items. And I may have a tank, or I may even turn this into... We have... can't do fluid. I might have to do a fluid interface. Is that something that's available? Ooh. Fluid. Yeah, there's a fluid interface. I may need to work on one of them and then we'll import XP. I might just put a tank here for now. So what I do need to do now is run cabling underground a bit. Let's grab this, pop myself down a little. Small tunnel. Nice. That's cool. We'll work on this. Probably gonna need more cable, right? Especially if I keep missing. Sheesh. Oh, no, we're good. Cool. And we're connected. This will be fine. Get my slab. Perfect. So anything that goes in here will go into the system. Very good. Okay, so ideally, I'll need to get some fans. Let's make some mob fans. Just so that they blow into the center. So, fan? What do you need? You're pretty cheap. Let's make some slabs. Cool. And let's make 4 of them. Because I want to blow towards the center. And let's make... I almost want, like... I wonder if you can point the fan downwards. Very interesting. I'll have to check that. Feathers. That is a problem. That is a big problem. Because I don't have any feathers. I may not be able to do this, so it might need to be push entities in all directions. Nozzle fan. I'd have to make a bunch of precision mechanisms, which I can do. At the end of the earth. Paste fans from... it'll be fun. Anyway, we'll start with what we got. And my plan is to... pretty much... Why did that go down that way? Pretty much. Try not to walk into stuff, eh? Ouch. Why did that put down that way? Please explain. And then I probably want to put one here, right? But ideally I'll need a couple more levers. And then we'll need to work on getting some of these upgrades in here. You know what? I can probably do levers from this. Thick. Not that stuff. Cool. Debating whether to get one more fan. Probably don't want these on yet. But let's put them down. Because what I'm going to need is I need to swap this card. Now these things don't spawn based on stuff. They will spawn... Again, I haven't tested it, so I'm hoping this works. No, that's not what I wanted. Hoping this will output correctly. Strong signal, output, redstone channel 1. Oh, it's working. Again, we do need to work on getting him to hit that. But the idea being that'll keep going until we can get stuff happening here. So like get some more fans. I want to see if it goes in here. So the idea being that it's 6 blaze rods. If I set this to be, I don't know, 7. And it's off. So we just got another blaze rod. So I need to potentially put a few more of these around, or I need to work a way of getting them blown into the center. I will put another fan here. And then I need some feathers. So I want one of them and the lever. Where am I going to get feathers from? Can I? Of course it goes down the wrong way. Can I wrench you around? Apparently not. Oh, this is gonna pick stuff up. Can you be nothing at the moment, please? Cool. So that's off, which is cool. It's definitely gonna work better for me. And then once I get some feathers, it should blow them into the center, and then all I need to do is work out best way of maybe blowing them downwards. Okay, so I need to put the fan in. Yeah. Select my items from in there. All right, put the lever on here and turn it on. So yes, all I need to do now is go and find some chickens. Where am I going to get chickens in this pack? Like, what if I type egg? Can I make eggs? Protein and calcium carbonate. Protein and calcium carbonate. Protein. Got a little bit. Calcium carbonate. Got a little bit of that too. So you can see here where I was making that. Can I say egg? Like, do I need to look at... Do we have GM chicken feed in this? We do. Feed to chickens. It's a rotten egg. I can make a rotten egg with an egg. So if I do that, it gets a few eggs. If I want to make a rotten egg, I need some sulfur and some carbon. And chlorine. Goodness me. Where do you get chlorine from? Chlorine comes from rubidium, whatever it's called. Chlorine. Chlorine gas. No, it's not helping me. Sodium. Comes from brine. Wow. Okay. So where else am I going to find feathers? Keratin. I don't think I've got any keratin. Don't believe I do anyway. No. Keratin comes from keratin dust. Comes from magenta wool. Apparently. 50% chance from string. Okay. Okay. 50% chance from string. And then to make feathers, 2 keratin. Okay, we can do that. That's doable. Let's put this stuff away. If I go and get outside here some of this. Grab a bunch of the hemp fiber. And then we'll convert this into string. Oh, get one more out of that. 52 string. Oh, I can take this up and decompose it and get a 50% chance of getting keratin. Then can I get some keratin? Apparently it doesn't access it anymore. Oop, I don't know why I jumped. Just clean off the edge there. So keratin. Okay. All right, let's grab that. And in here. I type feather. It's a compactor recipe. That gives us some feathers. And again, I can just work my way through making a bunch more string. Oh, I say feather now. How many did I end up with? Got 11 feathers. Fan. Oof. Fan. Fab. Fan. If I want to do the width, it's 3. So I can do like maybe 3 of them for the moment. And again, I'll have to work through and work out what I can do. Put one of these in and go show area. Gonna show me. You don't need to show me anymore. Okay. So, what if I put a second one in this guy? Right, that's pretty much almost perfect. I guess each of them needs like 3. So I need a bunch more string. If I pop you in there, are you going to show me exactly what I want? Yeah, so that'll blow that direction. If I get 3 in each, it should be enough to take out most of the things and have them fall. It's a bummer. Just hoping for that to like do this, where I can pick stuff up. Because eating foods is good. What I was going to do is this. Make a little bit of him. Apparently. Some string. Some more. What I wanted. Don't really have what I need. Right, so there's a bit more string, and again, I can just head upstairs, make a ton more keratin. Ugh. Oop. I get all this pushed through. I don't know what the hemp seeds do. Can you dissolve into anything? I mean, he just wants to throw them away. Cool. Keratin. 47. 1 here. And we can get a bunch more feathers. Nice. I'm not sure how many of these I can make. 23, that'll get us a few. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. So very close. Literally need like 1 more. So I should now be able to come in here and do 3 of them. 3 of them. And just for giggles, 2 of these. Now, as I said, I do want to do at mob. I want to play around with like looting upgrade. I mean, that's something we could probably get 10 of. Let's see what we got in the way of blue dye. At mob. Cool, there's 10 looting. What else can we do? Sharpness. That'll make them die off quicker, but I need a bunch of swords. I need 40 swords. I don't believe that's difficult. Just a touch annoying. So let's do a sword. Iron sword. If I do this, pop this in here, even if it's just temporarily, and then come over here and go sword. Can I have like 40? Thanks. At mob. What I wanted. Mob. Oh, that's the 10 of them. Can I reach that from here? I can. Okay, so they're in there. Let's go and turn off the viewing area. And then I want to make this so it's going for 64. Again, that should be starting to generate. I do potentially need to work out a way of blowing downwards, and I don't know if the fans can be vertically mounted. Let's check that out. Fan, no, not Dan, fan. And you. Yes. Yes, it can. So, make that 6. Grab these and pop them in there for the moment. And these off. I that. Of course. I put you there. That's awesome. Bubbled deep slate. And then all I need now is a lever. A lever, please. And I'm going to jump up on the top. Turn that on. Change this to 64. Now that should be running. A little difficult because things are what they are, like this one. Wow. What did I get? Is that just from one? Now, there's a few things we can do with these spawners. Spawner. Apotheosis. So we can make it so that if we do Ghasties, we can get more entities. If I do wool, it'll be silent. If we do it with chorusry, there'll be no AI. We can do some sugar. It'll number of ticks between spawns. -10 minimum spawn delay. Activation range. Max spawn. So we can do. We can take. Yeah. Do +1 spawn range. Yeah, so we can change. Can do all sorts of stuff here. +10 minimum spawn. Okay. There are lots we can do in terms of making things Put some sugar on it. Oh, what did I get? Molten cores. But look at that. We've had hardly any blaze rods land. And it is almost, it's a bit over half a stack. So if I get some sugar, I put that away. Grab a few sugar. Don't think I can reach it from here. So its current minimum spawn delay is 200, 190, 180, 170, 160. So it's near down to 120. Hopefully they won't get out of here at the moment. Can I get some more sugar? Get a couple more, all right? It can't go below 20 ticks, but we can get the minimum spawn delay down to 20. And then there's a few things here, obviously. Maximum spawn delay, that was another thing, right? So, apotheosis. Ouch. That hurt. Okay. We can make it, if we get some gas tiers, we'll be good. And then clocks. We make a bunch of clocks. We can set this guy up. Oh, miniature red heart. Nice. If I get some clocks. I have clock, please. Oh, that's most of my gold. That's fine. I got a bunch of raw gold that just needs to be processed. And a bunch of gold dust. I want to make some more gold, I'll just pop some gold dust in there. Cool, let's run these 9. Ah! Don't walk through the door. Kind of cheaty of me, I know. Can I do this? Oh, it's going to take a lot of clocks to bring that down. That'll be anywhere between 70 ticks and 710 ticks, but that's potentially off now. Oh, it's still on. But this is full, look at that. So down is going to be items. Going for 64. It shouldn't take long. It's just got to get out of here. Okay, the light's off now, so that should be off. All right, that's a neat little system, I do believe. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm just going to close. That's not really what I wanted there. I'm just going to close the wall in. Let's do this for the moment. But yeah, nice little system. Get us some blaze rods, and eventually I do want to look at some other spawners in there. We'll get some more feathers and make the top one so it blows down for the whole size. But I just need to find some more spawners. I do have a couple. I've got Skelly and Zombie and Magma Cube, so that probably wouldn't be terrible. But we can set up a few things here. So the Magma Cube itself. Magma. We can get magma cubes we can turn into magma, or get magma creams from them, right? So we could potentially set up that and have a same deal, an output for magma creams and do that. But the more spawners I can find, the better. I have been looking around a bit more. I don't think the structures compass works super well here in terms of, if I say stronghold, there's no strongholds here. So I do need to work around that. But yep. Anyway, I got a bit more, sorting out in here. I've got a little bit of a quarry going in the nether just to collect up some netherrack, because I do believe I may need to make blaze cakes at some point, and I'll need some crushed netherrack. It's nothing fancy. It's just a couple of areas or a couple of chunks just near where my spawner is, or near where my entry is. I've tried to make it to the south from where I log in, because I am the most south. It shouldn't be a drama, but it's literally just a couple of chunks here. You can see this hole in the ground here, and it's just feeding into a chest. I've just got a bit of netherrack in there. It is running on lava power, so this guy down here, he may be wasting. He's alright. Just a basic electric pump from Mekanism, running some power from a magmatic, runs the quarry here. But I did get a few different things here, but this was, as I said, mainly just to get some netherrack without having to come and manually mine, and eventually I'll try and clean up the mess. Fair bit of lava down there. I might switch it out for a pump card or put a second one next to it. But once I get some more ender pearls, I'll be able to turn that into an ender chest, and we will be all good. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.